Hey guys, Tristan Vision here. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've had a lot of people ask me just in general, like how do I start a clothing brand? What do I do? What are the steps? And I know there's a lot of other videos on YouTube just teaching you how to start a clothing brand. And I've watched some of them and honestly, I wasn't impressed. I didn't think a lot of them didn't tell you a lot of really essential things and really get really in depth with it. So that's why I made this video. So that way I'm literally going to take you guys step by step, show you everything, show you how to find a manufacturer, show you some manufacturers, show you how to copyright, where to copyright, everything that you need to do. Not only am I going to tell you, but I'm also going to show you where to. And I'm going to break this into a couple steps. Step 1, you need to figure out what your purpose is in starting the clothing brand. Do you want it to be something on the side? Do you want it to be something that you spend all your time on and you totally dominate your competition and that's your only means of income? That's what you put all your focus on. I forgot to mention this when I was first filming. This is important so you know how much time you dedicate to it. Step 2 is picking an idea and also picking an audience. If you want to survive, first you have to be original, and 2, you have to know exactly who you're going to target to. So first, you need to start off and get a precise target. You can't branch out to a whole bunch of different places. You can't try to appeal to preppy people, appeal to punk people, appeal to skaters, appeal to football players. You have to start off with one person you're trying to appeal to. Once you get big, then you can start branching off. So once you pick your niche, aka your target audience, next you're gonna pick a name that resonates with that audience. And then 2, you're gonna register that business and then come up with a logo. Really quickly, I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways you can make a logo, register a business, and copyright everything. So for designing, you can use a software called Illustrator or a software called Photoshop. But let me tell you guys how, if you want to make logos the fast way, right? So we're going to go to a website called Fiverr.com. This is a site I would recommend to go to for your first logo. So you'd go to Find Services. I don't know how good the picture is going to show up here, but just follow what I'm saying. You're going to go and search in Logo Designers, right? Logo Designers in the search bar on Fiverr.com. So here we go. Logo and design services starting at $5. My computer, like I said, is unbearably slow right now, but you'll see different people's names pop out right here, like what kind of logos they specialize in. You click on it, and then you pay, it's $5, plus there's some additional things you can add on, and it saves you a lot more time than trying to do it yourself. So that's how you can create a logo, right? You just tell them specifically what you want. Like, try drawing out what you're thinking about first, and whatever the image you have in your head, describe it literally exactly to that designer. And maybe go on Google and search up logos and find one that's kind of similar to what you're thinking about and say, attach the photo to the message you send your designer, because you do send them a message before you purchase, or actually after you purchase. So then tell them, hey, I kind of like the way this looks. Use this color, the bluish color, and the shape in the design, blah blah blah. You tell them exactly what you want. So for copyright, I suggest just going to LegalZoom. I'm pretty sure this is what I use to copyright mine, but literally if you find the price of LegalZoom to be too high for you or something like that, literally Google copywriting. The next step is you need to research and make a business plan. For you guys who want to dominate, this is literally essential as can be. I promise you, after you do this, you'll have such a clear path to what you're going to do in the future. It's going to save you so much time and energy and frustration and stress. And I know what you guys are thinking. Tristan, why would I need to do all that work? Why would I need to do all that research? Well, trust me guys, 80% of businesses fail within the first 2 years, and then 90% fail after the 10 years. You know who succeeds? The one that go through all this planning and know exactly what they want to do. So here's my business plan. You guys can go and head over to score.org and find this for yourself, or you can Google business plan templates. So here's everything you need to have. This template literally breaks you through everything you need to do. Mission statement, company goals, business philosophy. Next, it comes to your product and services. What are you going to sell? Marketing plan. How are you going to market your product? How are you going to get it out there? And then doing everything that I just showed you. For those of you who are just doing it for fun, you don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, I suppose you could just go out there with a whole bunch of like cool designs that are all over the place. But for those of you guys who really want to dominate and really want to, really want to make some money, then you need to really design specifically for your target audience. So now we can talk about designing. Personally, I don't really like to buy designs. I like to make them myself, even though I'm not the best with Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and Adobe Photoshop. So I will use those. But let's say, for example, I want a t-shirt template. I want, I want to make a t-shirt, right? So here's what this template will look like when you actually get on the computer. So like I said, I literally Googled t-shirt templates and downloaded some. It's a lot harder to do that now because a lot of them you have to pay for. You might have to go do like a lot of digging to find some free ones. But if you guys need templates, just inbox me. So now I'll use these tools, right over here. I'll use these tools to design. But like I said, you can also use Fiverr to get designs for your t-shirts. But personally, I like to do designing myself, even though I'm not that great at it. And now this brings me to my next point. If you have a good manufacturer, your designs don't necessarily have to be that great. Your communication skills just have to be good. So if you can communicate with your manufacturer well and tell them exactly what you want and they're a good manufacturer, then you have a lot better of a chance of your design really being translated exactly how you want it to be. So guys, let me show you a strategy for finding manufacturers I promise you will save you a ton of time. So look up the hashtag clothing brand. Click on clothing brand and scroll through, and I promise you, you will find a manufacturer. Let's see. Let's see if we can find one. Oh, that's definitely not a manufacturer. Bam, see right here. 50 shirts, one color print label, Superior Wholesale. Bam. Embroidery and screen printing. I know a lot of you guys probably don't know what that means. I'm going to do another video of more advanced tips. You know, what terms like embroidery and screen printing and what's best for your brand. Because it is important to know like what style, what type of designs you want to have on your shirt. Hey guys, it's the next day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. I know I didn't finish, so that's why I'm going to do a part 2. That video will probably take up a lot of time, so I'm thinking I might need to do a step 3 where I give you guys really, really advanced stuff that I didn't really have time to mention in this kind of series here. So guys, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, tell everybody who wants to know about Clothing Brand that this is the video to watch. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.